So the Turkulon Thanksgiving 2022 event is here in Eternum. It is the Turkulon event from 2021, or last year if you guys have played that. It's the same event back, but this year we have got some cool new changes and some very cool loot indeed, including these lovely boot skin that I am wearing right now on the character. As you can see, kind of like little turkey feet. So I'm going to go over all of the details that you guys will need to know for this event, starting with how you can get involved in it the easiest, how you get your drops, and what is actually on offer. So, for a lot of the information from today's video, I'm going to be using New World Database to show you guys some on-screen examples of what I'm speaking about. A link to their website will be down below in the description, and a big shout out to them for compiling this information in a very clear format. So first things first then, you guys will see the drops here. Firstly, we have the massive turkey leg. Now this is the same as last year, whereby it can be crafted into a food in a cooking station, and this will give you 33 constitution and a 5% increase to luck for 40 minutes. So this is pretty much going to be very sought after, especially if you are playing on the new start servers where, you know, you're farming for those trophy mats or whatever, then the luck bonus is certainly going to be worth it. Now this year, as you guys saw in the intro section there, I do actually have this weapon skin equipped, and it's called the Turkulon's Juicy Calves box. These essentially are a boot skin, and they just look like turkey trotters or turkey feet. Interesting skin, as you can see from the start, like I said, but it is there and it is cool, so I'm certainly going to be rocking that from now on for the Thanksgiving event. Then the other legendary drop that we have here is the Feast O' Plenty food trophy. Now this is actually a very, very good drop indeed. What it does is grant a plus 25% food buff time when you eat beneficial food. So in other words, if you eat any food buffs, like for example the roasted rabbits and vegetables, that's going to give you 40 con for 40 minutes. But with this 25% buff, that's going to give you 40 con for 50 minutes. So this is a really, really good trophy, and something every single player that is playing New World right now is going to want to get their hands on. And it is an event speciality, so it's not going to be available after the event, so you certainly want to get on and get this trophy if you haven't already done so. Now you can also get a turkey, the Turkuless Disgruntled Fowl, and now this one is a housing item. Basically is a little turkey that you can put in your house, which is pretty cool. And then we also have down here the Turkulon Egg Seat, which again is a housing item, and it's a little chair made out of the Turkulon egg in kind of like a little nest. Pretty cool, and again, all of these have a chance to drop when you kill the turkey. So how do you actually get started in this event? Well, first things first, you're going to want to kill turkeys and skin them for a chance to get this Turkulon Claws drop. Now, as you guys can see, I'm on the Fresh Start server, so this works on Fresh Start, it works on main servers, legacy servers, whatever you want to call them. Every server this event is live on now and will work on. So yeah, if you're on Cleopatra, you may have seen me running around skinning turkeys. I've been on there grinding, so yeah. After you've skinned a few of these, you will actually get the Turkulon's Claw drop. Now what you will then need to do is equip this into your inventory, and you can go ahead and then skin further turkeys, which then have the chance to drop both the infused turkey ward potion, which is this one right here, which increases the damage absorption from Turkulon by 66%, and beasts by 15% for 30 seconds, or after receiving damage 15 times. So if you've used any of the other ward potions in the game, it's a similar effect, but obviously has a hugely buffed version for specifically the Turkulon. And the other one that you have a chance to get when you are using the claw to skin turkeys is the infused turkey coating, which lasts for 40 minutes and gives you a 300% damage increase to attacking Turkulon. So you can see that it says it gives a maximal bonus to damage against Turkulon and beasts. So it's also really good for beasts, but you know, specifically for the event, it's going to be on the turkey. Now, you can get 5 of these each day. I already used 1 of these infused coatings, as you'll see from some of the gameplay coming up in the video in just a while here, but you can get 5 of those and 5 turkey wards per day. After that, you may as well put your regular skinning knife back on and keep grinding as normal, because you can only get that amount of drops. Now this starting point isn't necessary to be able to take part in the event, but it is going to drastically improve your chances of killing the turkey a little bit quicker and actually having more fun in the event instead of getting blown up by the eggs and set on fire and all this other good stuff. The ward's really going to help you there, and then the infused pot, as you guys will see from some of the gameplay, makes you do some crazy damage, so you're certainly going to want to get hands on with that. Now, something important to mention is the Turkulon's Claw is a 1 chance drop in 31 days. So in other words, now I have this, or if you yourselves have it, if you do lose it or salvage it or drop it or whatever, you can't get another one for the entire duration of the event, so do try and keep hold of it. It does seem to be loot locked at the minute, so do keep hold of it. You can't lock it in your inventory, but just don't throw it on the floor or anything, because you will need this if you want to keep getting those ward and coating potions. So now you've got some coatings if you want them, you've got the ward potions if you want them, you know how you can get hands on with those, and it is from skinning any turkey across the map with that The Claw skinning knife. Now if you've gone ahead and done that, fantastic. If you didn't want to do that and you just want to get hands on with where you can actually start farming Turkulon, then there is several spawn places across the map. Now the Turkulon does spawn in Morningdale, Restless Shore, Everfall, Brightwood, Windswood, First Light, Cutlass Keys and Monarch's Bluff. Each of these has 3 spawn points. So if you head onto New World Database, like I said, I will leave a link for that in the description. You guys will be able to see the spawn points here, but I am going to go through them quickly with you now. So what will happen is one of these 3 spawn points in each of these locations will be where the Turkulon will spawn. Now, you don't need to actually memorize these, which is why I'm kind of scanning over them. I'm just showing you the possible locations that it could be in for each of these territories. But the nice thing about this event is that similarly to the Halloween or the Night Vale Hallow event that we've just had in Eternum, if you were playing about a month ago, is that you will get that purple diamond marker on the map when the boss is alive. Now this time obviously it will have the emblem of a turkey in, but it will be in some of those locations that you can see on this little mini map here. Now, obviously, like I said, you don't therefore need to memorize these locations, but you just need to know the areas that it can be in, which is Morningdale, Restless Shore, Brightwood, Everfall, Monarch's Bluff, Windswood, Cutlass Keys, and First Light. You'll see it on the map. You'll probably also see global recruitment chat, all that kind of stuff getting spammed with where the turkey is alive. If you then open up the world map in-game, so for example, right now, Morningdale is where the turkey is up. You can see it on the map there. If we scroll in a little bit, you can see it a little clearer. It's kind of like a purple flamed or almost like a diamond purple shape there with a turkey emblem in, and it says the Turkulon's Terror. So that will show up on the map, and if you scroll kind of in just a little bit on the territory, it's kind of pretty big, so you shouldn't miss that. Obviously, like I said, it probably is spammed in chat too, so you can find this pretty easily. Go ahead, head over to that location and start fighting the turkey to get hands on with a drop. So, in terms of the loot itself, when you actually kill the Turkulon, what do you get? Well, firstly, starting off, you can actually kill the Turkulon 5 times per day. This one will give you a massive turkey leg every single time you kill it, which can obviously be crafted into the con and the luck boost food. You then also have a chance to get all of the other drops as well. So that was the Turkulon's Calves box, which is the boot skin. You've got the Feast of Plenty food trophy, which was the increased duration buff one. You've got the Turkless little housing pet, and of course the Turkulon egg seat for housing as well. So you can get each of those as a drop by chance each time that you kill the Turkulon too. Now, you are limited to one of those items every 31 days, other than the Turkulon egg seat, which you can get once every 7, so if you wanted a couple of those, you should have a chance during this event to get a couple of drops if you're lucky. And of course, the massive turkey leg gets reset every single day, so that you can farm up to 5 of those every day if you want to. Now, the drop rates of these are pretty high, but there is also a pity system that will guarantee that if you don't get those drops that you're looking for, particularly the trophy I think most people are going to want, then on the 16th kill of your Turkulon, you will receive all of the drops that you don't already have. So in other words, after your 3rd full day of doing 5, on the 4th day, your first kill that day will give you all of the drops that you haven't already received. So the 16th Turkulon kill that you do, even if you don't do 5 every day, maybe you do 2 one day, 3 another day, whatever, once you get to 16, you will automatically get all of those rewards given. But do note that you can't do more than 5 in one day, so there's no point grinding through 16 to try and get the drops as quick as possible. I do believe that they have to be spread out over several days at a minimum to be able to get this. But the bonus is you definitely will get it if you continue to farm this event. And plus the food that you get as a guaranteed drop with the luck boost and the constitution boost is really, really nice. And like I said, if you are on those fresh start servers, I think the luck boost is going to be pretty nice for farming up some of those trophy mats. Now, as a side note, just before I end today's video, I did want to touch on where is the best place to find turkeys. I'll be honest with you guys, they are pretty much everywhere, similarly to the rabbit event that we had earlier in the year. You just want to walk around most of the zones. You're going to see these Shattered Mountains. You don't have any, and also kind of like the top section of Brimstone Sands, you're not going to see much. Bottom left of Cutlass Keys also is kind of sparse, but pretty much everywhere else on the map you're going to see a huge amount of turkeys. Kind of the good areas: Windswood, Monarch's Bluff, Everfall. You're also going to see a lot in Breakwater, top end of Weaver's Fen, and also like Restless Shore is a really good place as well, kind of where the portals spawn. So if the portals aren't up, that top left section is really, really great. But pretty much go wherever you want to go. You will soon find some turkeys. Get skinning, get your hands on the claw, use the claw to get the infused potions, whether it's the ward or the coating if you want to do that, or just simply go around, hunt the Turkulon and get your drops. But whatever you decide to do, hopefully you enjoy it. If you have found this video useful, please do drop me a like down below. Let me know how lucky you've been in the comments with your drops so far. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys again very, very shortly in a brand new video. So take care and peace.